a Nazi officer discovered several football prodigies among the prisoners of war. He proposed organizing a match between the POW team and a squad of Nazi soldiers. Match day arrived swiftly. Only then did the POW team realize their opponents were none other than the Nazi national team. The Nazis sought to use victory in this game to flaunt their so-called racial superiority. The match commenced. The Nazi players launched a vicious, relentless attack. Injuries forced players off the field almost immediately. Pele, the black player on the POW team, dribbled forward. He was maliciously tripped by a Nazi player. Though it was a clear foul, the referee, also a Nazi, turned a blind eye to these actions. Goalkeeper Ragtag made a fatal mistake in his save. He gifted the opposition a corner kick. The Nazi team capitalized to take the lead. Not long after, the Nazis scored again. Ragtag barely managed to block a shot, only to be immediately kicked and punched by Nazi players. The entire stadium fell silent. Only the Nazi soldiers cheered and jeered. The score gap widened rapidly. The POW team lost their advantage. Pele, their star player, dribbled past defenders time and again, only to face increasingly vicious tackles. Ultimately, his injuries proved too severe. He was forced off the field. This match had long since lost all meaning as a sporting contest, yet the POW team refused to give up. They scored a goal before half-time. During half-time, the escape route the prisoners had prepared was quietly opened. They could have seized the chance to flee Nazi control, but Pele refused to leave. He was determined to finish the match. The other prisoners shared his resolve. In the end, everyone chose to stay. This time, the POW team had only one goal: to defeat the Nazi squad. The second half commenced. The POW players charged like beasts freed from their chains. Within 3 minutes, they breached the opposing goal. Score: 4-2. In that moment, they were no longer helpless captives. They became stars on the pitch. Even facing injustice, they fought with all their might. Soon, the POW team narrowed the gap to 4-3. The Nazi team panicked completely. They launched a rapid counterattack, but every shot was blocked by Rocky. As the match neared its end, Pele, despite his injury, volunteered to return to the field. Back on the pitch, he attempted to dribble forward. Once again, he was surrounded and brutally tackled by Nazi players. In the critical moment, he seized an opening. He passed the ball to a teammate. The ball returned to Pele's feet. The score tied at 4-4, but in the final moments, the Nazi team drew a foul, earning a controversial penalty kick. Ragtag exchanged glances with the kicker, then returned to the goal. The shot crashed against Rocky's chest, denied. The POW team won. This match transcended its original purpose. The instant the game ended, the entire crowd surged past the barriers. Like a tidal wave, they flooded the field. Though it appeared to be celebration, they were secretly changing the players into civilian clothes, providing cover for their escape from Nazi control.